Back day to day. I'll explain as I go. Let's get into it. Starting off with my favorite. Tuck rows, or an advanced tuck. And a tuck, so those front lever rows, a front lever is basically where you just pull your body up parallel to the ground while hanging from a bar. And then rows, when you just do a row, like a bent over brow bow row, but you do it on a pull-up bar. Great exercise, good for back development. I do kind of a modified advanced tuck. And tuck is just where, of course, you have your knees into your chest. And advanced tuck is when you have your knees out more like this. And with these kind of bodyweight training exercises, you get stronger, or you build strength by just working on better form. So doing a tuck lever row with your knees closer to your chest, like up in here, is a little easier than out here, especially when you're 6'4", because the further you straighten your legs, the harder the exercise gets. So I just did 10 reps of that, and I'm already a little out of breath. But we're doing 10 sets of back today. We're gonna do 4 sets of these rows, 2 sets of inverted bodyweight shrugs, which will be interesting to film in the truck, but we'll do the best we can, however it works out. And then 3 sets of pull-ups, and then 1 set of back scapula swings. So a very complete back workout using just your body weight. All right. Another way to get the intensity up on these front lever rows is just try going for a better range of motion. It's a pretty tough exercise. I don't know if I'd really call it advanced. For general fitness, it's probably advanced. For calisthenics, acrobatics, it's pretty basic. My workouts are, of course, all calisthenics based, but has a very strong element of acrobatic strength training. Because I used to do flying trapeze. I was a flying trapeze catcher. Did that professionally for a job. And kind of a lot of the strength movements I learned back then, I still put in my program today. So it's kind of like calisthenics for taller, lankier, older guys like me. I still like to work out and keep in shape, but got to go a little easier on your joints and lower back. One second. So what's kind of crazy about doing these is looking at your form, doing these kind of exercises. Because as I mentioned earlier, it's working on improving your form and your technique is what makes this kind of training more difficult. It's not just doing more reps or adding more weight. Like I said, at my height, doing this kind of stuff is very challenging. And I guess my age too. You know, I'm not exactly in my prime anymore, but it's still going strong. I'm going to keep it going strong for as long as I can. Anyways, on to the 3rd set. kind of train, or you do each set until your form and technique just starts to break down. Like once you can't do your fullest range of motion, and I still can't do these even at full strength, at full range. Full range of motion is doing these all the way, pulling all the way to your kind of upper abdominals, right below your sternum. That would be like full reps. And with my long arms, I don't know. That's a lot to handle. But still a great exercise. Just a great back pump, arms, and it's fun. It's just a fun way to train. I would rather do this kind of training than most large commercial gyms. I kind of grew up when I was 17, going to more hardcore bodybuilding gyms that are nothing like what you see today. I don't even like most gyms today. Just give me a pull-up bar and some rings in a park. I'm happy. And I really just do this for general fitness, just to stay in good shape, stay strong. To me, strength to weight ratio, or pound to pound strength, is the most important. And then like good flexibility, mobility, balance, coordination. You know, those are kind of the things I work on. And then I just do all of those in a manner which gives me some cardiovascular benefit. Okay, fourth set. Moving on through. Next exercise, inverted bodyweight shrugs. Going to be a little interesting. I'm just going to leave the camera right there, but I'll put this down, and this is my top bunk right here. See if we can give a little bit of light back here. Okay, not much, but it's something. But anyways, you'll see how I do these. Not the best angle, but this is what you get for filming in a truck. All right, so these are inverted bodyweight shrugs. Kind of hit the upper back and the traps. All right, 15 reps. Some way of doing these a little bit better. Probably should have waited a little bit longer to do that set, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit faster pace right now. I'm actually getting unloaded as we speak. So, here in Phoenix, Arizona, I had to wake up at 2:30 this morning, and then got here about 4:30 in the morning. They're probably getting pretty close to getting me unloaded, so could get a phone call at any minute, tell me to come get my paperwork. So let's try this next set, because that was way too close. Let's see how this will work. Scoot the camera down a little bit. more of my my living room. This is my living room right here. That's the room I got. That's where I live for about 8-9 months a year. So this is the upper bunk right here. The top bunk, I'm sure it makes for the great lighting here. I have a light back here, but it doesn't really add much. Let's see, but it's something, so we'll use it. That might give you a better idea of what I'm doing right now. But look at one more set of this. Then we'll go back to some pull-ups, and yeah, we're getting through it. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of extra rest, because usually after a set, when I do back workout, I try to do like the first half, take a little bit more of a break than usual, and then kind of get through the second half at a pretty decent pace. We've got one more set of this. Inverted bodyweight shrugs. And then 3 sets of pull-ups. Then we'll do some scapula swings. And then that'll be it. Nothing too serious, but plenty challenging in and of itself. All right. To end those with a quick L sit at the end. It's a little bit of an extra challenge. Let's I don't know, I'm gonna just try this angle right here for a minute. Just finish it up. You can see decent enough. Maybe. Yeah, just bear with me as I experiment to try to do the best with what I'm doing. If that made any sense. So now we're on to 3 sets of pull-ups. Kind of same idea, max reps. So right up until the form and technique and range of motion starts breaking down. Should be anywhere from 5 to 7 reps, because believe it or not, those exercises tire you out pretty good. The front lever rows and the inverted shrugs, well, it tires me out. Some guys out there, this is probably pretty easy for them. Most people couldn't do it at all. But that's the way it is. Everybody's at different levels. Everybody's different experience, different abilities. Some people have been doing this a long time, and not where I'm at. Some people doing it for a very little amount of time and are way beyond anything I'll ever be able to do. So, important thing is, just keep doing it. Because, yeah, it is hard sometimes, especially get the discipline to just do it every day no matter what. But what you get out of it is more than worth it. I always feel good. I have good energy. My body, yeah, I get a little sore from the workouts and stuff, but overall I feel really good. And good mood. Good psychology, just all around. It's definitely not quick pleasure, but it's well-earned, long-lasting pleasure. All right, let's do some pull-ups. That's good. Well, 7.5. Pretty happy with that. And I think it's good when you're looking for just general well-rounded fitness with body weight strength as your foundation. You want to keep a pace where, like right now, I can talk, but it takes some work, which means it's got my heart rate up, my cardiovascular system is getting worked, but it's mainly just working on back strength. But you hit all these other areas too. That's how I like to work out. Get a lot of bang for your buck. Yeah, Arizona, it's already, I don't know how hot it is. But yeah, probably 85 degrees out already at about 6:30 in the morning. Maybe not that hot, but the sun's starting to come out, so it's going to get hot pretty quick. It was about 103, 104 yesterday. Hot enough. All right. Another set of pull-ups. Yeah, I probably could have grinded out that last one. However, for my purposes, I like to keep things at moderate intensity to where, you know, it's difficult and challenging, but you're not dying after each rep or after each set. I think it was Lee Haney said, stimulate, don't annihilate. And I think for those of us who are getting older, but work out with the aim to stay in really good shape, to even, you know, what I might call recreational athletic shape. I think this is about where to go. Seems to be working so far for me. It's about 10 more seconds, then we'll do this last set of pull-ups and then a set of scapula swings, which a lot of people may never seen, but great exercise. It's a standard gymnastics exercise, but it's not something a lot of people have seen. But anyways, last set of pull-ups. Yeah, with these last pull-ups, I try to really just go until I can barely pull off that last one. Like once I got to really grind up that last one, I think that's good. I still got my flexibility, mobility, and skill work to do this afternoon. It only takes about 10-15 minutes. Just enough to get a good stretch, get a pump, get the blood flowing. But it's a very relaxed. I don't even know if it's more of a workout. It kind of is. There's a purpose behind it, that's for sure. But I think when it comes to training, as you get older, it's very important to do both stretching, mobility, and strength. That should be your foundation. And you want to do it all. But you don't got to do it all at once. I used to do mobility right before my main workout, or my strength training, and I would do stretching after. Now I just kind of do it all throughout the day. It's most important that you just do it. If you want to do your stretching earlier in the day and your strength later, or vice versa, but it's important that you do both. Even if it's just 5 minutes each. Do 5 minutes of strength and mobility, and then 5 minutes of bodyweight strength exercises like push-ups and pull-ups, squats. You're doing great. All right, scapula swings. Check this out. It's a very cool but challenging exercise. We're gonna do about 10 reps. Finish off our back workout for the day. All right, that'll do the back workout for the day. So fairly challenging, got a nice pump, but still enough energy to do whatever else I need to do for the day, because we're just getting started. Yeah, that's how it's done.